With that, we have the next selection between our next two contestants here.
So we have Pat, also one of the people from out of town, all the way from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And then we have your last local player, PeyKing, coming all the way from Columbus.
Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, shout out to PeyKing just getting accepted into Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
For college.
Honestly, he's been accepted into a billion colleges
I
at
mean,
this point.
PeyKing is a genius. Like, let's be
it's
real.
unreal, dude. This kid, I swear, he like just started playing DDR, and now he's playing at a level that is like unreal. Like, for a while, I was like, oh man, whatever. Like, he's with a new kid, whatever. And within like, I swear, like a month.
And then all of a sudden, it's like,
gone.
Brother just piffed a 15 out of nowhere. Wait, what? Really? Not on Fingers on Step Mania? Are you serious?
Leaving everyone in the dust. It's crazy.
Like 20 MFCs so far up under his belt. Like, dare I say, the Harajun of Ohio, the next prodigy of Ohio. Like, I'll call that shot.
You know what? No, I'll call it too.
I'll stand by that.
I'll call it too. That kid's insane. And with that, we have our next set, and
we also have Pat, who has also worked his way out of pools, playing absolutely crazy today. Flew all the way from Wisconsin along with, oh my gosh, I'm blanking because I'm still processing. Just like, we have so much more to go. All right, the reason why I'm having trouble right now is because look at this card draw. So we have 9 CSP. We're just going to
start it off with that. Not a big deal, right?
We're just going to start off with 9 CSP. We're going to have Kilonova Expert. We're going to have the Reason.
We're breaking out the Reason.
Challenge.
Are you ready?
And then the ultimate, not even knowledge check, the ultimate skill check of a song in uppers, Spanish Snowy Dance.
Just throwing an onslaught of techniques at you with Spanish Snowy Dance. This is going to be absolutely crazy.
Like TCC said it, like, I've been playing for over 20 years. I still don't have a 15 PSC. PeyKing has been playing for maybe about two and a half at this point, and has many.
It's unreal. And with that, we're jumping right into it already. So let's get started.
All right, both players are sitting with below 900 on this song. So it's anyone's ball game. All I know is they've been warming up. They both have been on it today. So I'm expecting some up scores. Let's go, chat. The theme of this draw is strings attached.
Violins, guitars, And anyway, 9 starting off with this super bursty kind of slow section because later on it does speed back up. And so you kind of have to read this a little bit slow. And a lot of players actually do opt to try to do a quick sudden plus switch in the middle of the song.
Oh, yeah, the fabled sudden plus slap. That's one thing I am going to miss about World is that we don't get slaps anymore.
No more slaps. Got to bring back the slaps.
But speaking of slapping, Pat slapping his chart ahead by quite a bit. Oh, my God, look at this draw from both of them. Let's go!
Wow, Pat is jumping way ahead with this one. He's showing, he's like, I'm not done. I'm ready to keep going.
What? Oh, wait. Like, check it though. Pat let it slip right there. PeyKing is now only down by about 20. We get to the freeze right here.
Oh yeah, still only down by about 20. There's still plenty of song left here. Because this is where he thrives in these kind of faster parts. Oh, those turns are so brutal. Ooh. Okay.
All right, and Pat holds on to the lead, 1806. PeyKing with 1788, I'm sorry. Good showing from both. Like that, the fact that we started off with that is pretty nuts.
Yeah, you start off with like that, like, as we said, that is not an easy chart. Like that is it is so tiring. You have to read dense, you have to read fast, you it's a little bit of everything.
And then on top of it, the chart makes you move. Like you have to do these crossovers, these whipsy Scooby patterns to just like execute it well.
And with that, we're going to be moving on to Kilonova.
I mean, I would say like out of all the songs in this set so far, I'm not gonna say it's downhill from there, but that was the most difficult chart of them all.
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. That it is definitely going. Yeah, it gets a little bit easier. Not to say that it gets easy, because Kilonova, Spanish Snowy Dance, super difficult songs, technical songs. And once again, we are jumping right into it. Let's go.
All right, Pat looking to take a pretty sizable lead right now with the 2-0. PeyKing gonna go ahead and buckle down to go ahead and equalize this. Wants to get his own breadstick on the board today. All right, and right now PeyKing with a little bit of lead, but it's still pretty early in the song, and we still have a lot of the burst part coming up.
As a metalhead, this is definitely one of those songs I love to see, and I love watching people play it. It's so fun to see. So far, PeyKing holding a slight lead right at this point.
Yeah, it looked like Pat kind of was having a little bit of trouble adjusting his MA window right there during the stream section, and PeyKing locked in. I'd say that actually that's probably one of PeyKing's strong suits, is being able to execute. I would say your more comfortable streams, not so much of like the crossover stuff like we saw in 9, although he is doing a pretty good job of doing the crossovers right here. Yo, look at the MA out of both of them was insane right there.
Yeah, they looked at that little quick step jump and said, I don't care. I got it. No big deal.
All right, PeyKing up by about 46 right now over Pat. Both of them still sitting on the full combo.
Wow, PeyKing going through that little kind of Scooby section
and the step
there.
jump. Pat did miss the jack jump right there. And we got into the last stream of the song. And PeyKing full combo, 23.57, 22.99 out of Pat. Gets the point on the board, so we are even, chat.
And like, yeah, PeyKing able to pick up that, but Pat picking up the AAA on that as well, like that, like
mad impressive. Like, let's be real. Also, like, wait, 10 grades, 10 from Pat, 5 out of PeyKing. What is also nice? A nice. What is wrong with that? Chad, do you see this? Do you see what we just saw?
Man, that was nuts.
That was crazy.
All right, with this one, we're toning it down. We're toning it down a little bit. Gonna give the players a little bit of a break. We're going with The Reason.
I was told if you don't have a nice thing to say, don't say it at all.
It is.
This is a song, y'all.
It is a song of all time.
I do love the fact that, like, when it comes to, like, the Black Rose Garden and the Roy songs, I do believe it may have been the Roy songs that they were charted by the drummer. So when you look at them and you're like, why is this all step jump? It's because the drummer made the charts. So it's like, it makes sense that it's like, of course you're going to have one foot hitting like the bass on that and then doing cymbals and, you know, like mimicking a drum. It totally checks out.
You got to have a little bit of appreciation for those drummer charts, though. Like, you got to have them here and there, as much as everyone hates them.
All right, tail of the tape, PeyKing with a 31, a perfect PSC. Pat with, I think, a 97.9. All right, winner of this will be in a pretty good position as we go into Spanish Snowy Dance for the last song. That's definitely a position you want to be in on the technical song like that. All right, looks like Pat did kind of rush the stop right there. It is intentionally deceptive. All right, so chat is essentially what you see. If you're not familiar with this chart is going to be a lot of those step jumps. The step jumps and everything between those jumps. And keep in mind with the fact that I said that this is one of those like, I'm a drummer, I'm going to make this.
PeyKing still holding on to a yellow combo here.
But Pat upscoring right now, getting +10 over the EX, which is insane considering that this song is basically oops all step jumps almost. Only exceeded by like Prey challenge at this point.
Yeah.
PeyKing picking up a miss. Still holding on enough to a lead right now. As long as he holds on, and he does.
More misses at the end, but yeah, he's able to hold it on.
PeyKing does take that. He's up 2-0, but shout out to Pat, 64-6. Substantial up score on that song.
Up score.
We got 2 up scores, baby. We got that 2-piece back to back.
Yeah, 2-piece. We're good to go. And with that, that leaves us with 2-1 for PeyKing, and obviously, as we mentioned before, finishing it off with a good old technical masterpiece, Spanish Snowy Dance.
Recently, several months ago, I put out a thread to all the, I put out a Twitter post, a question. Some people say engagement, bait, whatever. I actually genuinely wanted to know. What is a song from your respective rhythm or game choice that does a good job of showcasing all of like the features of tech? Like what I call it is like a good like skill check to see where you are. My favorite was Spanish Snowy Dance because it has, no matter, every single difficulty has a little bit of everything in terms of like some complex pattern. Be it that it has crossovers, drills, syncopated patterns, whatnot. And the answers that I got not only were fascinating for everyone to read, for myself and everyone to read, but it also kind of opened my eyes up to say like, yo, there's a lot of rhythm games out there. There's so many.
There's a lot of rhythm games, and there's a lot of music. Like,
yeah, dude.
That's the one thing, is because like I remember I was playing through Ubi for a while, and I was flipping through, I was like, the list doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
There's so much
music in these games. It's ridiculous.
But chat, as we're going to go ahead and lock in, this could be the final song. This might be song number 4 out of 5. I don't know. Make sure you shout out your faves, or just give me just like a good thumbs up. Push some buttons if you just want to see some DDR, if you want to see them put in some work. Here we go, chat. All right, still really early in the song. As I said, Spanish Snowy Dance is a chart that has everything. If you're willing to crack into uppers consistently, give this chart a try. It will definitely expose your weakness in some way. There's going to be something in this chart that you're going to find particularly difficult. Whether it's going to be the step jumps, whether it's going to be your crossover sections, your bursts like this. PeyKing did pick up a good. It looks like Pat picked up a miss pretty early on.
Throwing in that crazy little crossover section.
So yeah, definitely keep that in mind as you see the different parts of the charts, and just kind of see how each of the different players are handling it. See how their timing kind of slides, and the song does a really good job of giving you a good profile of you as a player or another player.
Not to mention, this song is also just really good. I'm looking over at the warm-up section. I see Hints jamming out to it the whole time. So,
and both of them handling the step drill section pretty well. Syncopated section. Get a little bit of a break with the skips right here.
And then, oh yeah, here's some step jumps if you hate some of those.
All right, and we are almost at the end of the song. Looks like PeyKing's going to take it, but I want to see how Pat finishes. Excellent. All right.
And with that, we are finished off with this round
25, 1 good, 6 misses from PeyKing, 49-4, and 10 out of Pat. You know, good games for both players. What a great set. Very entertaining set. Also, double got to give it up for Pat. Like I said early on, he didn't just appear in top 8. He's worked his way out of pools.
Yeah, he had to get through pools to get here. So you could either view it as almost a hindrance or maybe an advantage. But he was able to he had some time to get in some rounds and was able to work his way through the pools to get up here. Like, honestly, the fact that he was able to, you know, get into the top 8 and then take a song off of PeyKing is like...
Not just any song, like the most ridiculous song.
Oh, yeah.
Like, one of 2 ultra ridiculous songs that we've seen in top 8 so far. So, like, that's very impressive. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to PeyKing, who is going to continue to move on. Pat, dropping down, unfortunately, but we're going to see more of them later on.